It's the man cave. It's the man cave. Okay.
Man, you want to start over?
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
it.
All right. We got to delete 40 seconds of audio because George has fucked the episode up already. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
It's the man cave. It's the man cave. It's the man what? It's the man cave. Hey. I see you went to a school full of drug addicts. That's why y'all never learned how to like beat on the tables and stuff.
No, you mean civilians.
Basically.
You just lost the subscribers. Welcome to Mancave Podcast. First and foremost, this is a comedy podcast for anybody tuning in for the first time. If you don't like comedy, this is not for you. Me and Larry like to cover topical situations with our own comedic twist. It's a lot of dark humor because obviously Larry.
Oh, because I'm black.
Yes.
It's dark humor.
That's black humor. So we hope you guys decide to hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and maybe hit the like button along with it.
100%. I
Yeah.
like that. That was good. You're getting very professional after 3 years. We're going to jump right in. So do you remember, and maybe you can post the clip here or a thumbnail when we did the Sundown Town episode like a year ago?
Yeah, one of our most banger episodes.
Did very well. Not to pat myself on the back. But clearly, people enjoy when the black and Hispanic talk about race. So the level of sarcasm in that shit, it's going to go over a lot of people's heads. Anyway, you remember we were talking about how like the studies were showing that those things still exist and they had charts and all that kind of stuff. And people were in the comments like, yeah, there's no way that shit still exists.
Yeah.
Well, we actually have a new one. That just
brand new.
You
know what?
Sundown Town.
Shout out to them. Right, staying
consistent. Yeah.
Never forgetting their past.
Right.
And honestly, just updating with modern day.
Bro, you got to.
Because my concern was that there will be no more new Sundown Towns. And I guess
they would just die out. Yeah. No, there's still new ones. So we're going to jump in right here. I have this little clip. They're talking about, they didn't call it a Sundown Town. It's a white-only town.
It doesn't have the same twang to it.
Yeah.
White only is too on the nose. Sundown Town is like more reading between the lines.
Yeah. Like, that's a little mystery.
Yeah. What's going to happen? But if you hit me with a white only, the fun is lost.
Yeah. All right, whatever.
All right. Dozens of people have been working hard, building houses and a new type of community. It's called Return to the Land, and it is a town open to white people only.
White.
They are millennials and Gen Z, and this is a new update of age-old prejudice.
What we've done here is
even the dog is
a place where we have control over who our neighbors are.
You're wearing a white shirt.
And that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture effectively
got a black mic on.
Yeah. Oh, crazy, right? Can't do it without us. Preserving our culture. Hold on to that.
Saying this is a white culture, a whites only place.
White American culture.
But what this sounds like is bringing back segregation. Is that a fair assessment?
It's free association. So we're not trying to keep other people down. This is a small settlement in the middle of the Ozarks.
But they are being kept out, even if...
you don't let everyone into your home.
Around 40
You thought that was a banger line, right?
Mic drop.
I'm about to cook with this one.
So I'm actually interested to hear your take on it before I give mine. Do you think more people should be able to go out and start settlements on their own and it just be one type of person in there?
Ooh, that is a question, huh? Go for it. Fuck it, right? Go for it. Because what's going to happen is, right, it's going to be all out war. You're going to have the white people over here, and then you're going to have the black people going to be like, oh, fuck it, let's do it too, right? And then a little after that is going to be like the Hispanics and be like, okay, then we'll just create our spot, right? The Indians will figure out where they stand.
Bro, you got to stop with the Indian shit, bro.
Right? Asians are going to do it themselves. They're going to have their own little Chinatown, right? And then what's going to happen? Somebody's going to want some territory. It's always going to happen, and there'll be all-out war.
Yeah.
That'll be the outcome.
Yeah.
So should people do it? Probably not. Right. Can they do it? Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
But it's not going to end well for anybody.
Bro, actually, I'm probably going to catch heat for this. But yeah, I agree with you. I think, like, given how much shit white people have been getting for like the last 10 years,
White ain't right no more.
Yeah, right. You should, like, you 100% should feel like, you know what? I'm tired of hearing that I'm the villain.
bad guy.
Yeah, like, even though I only massacred 100 million people.
Who cares? Slavery, get over it. 9/11, never forget. Right? We have there's some things. But yeah, no, keep going.
Oh my God, bro. We're too close to September for you to be doing that shit.
I can't wait.
Oh my God. But yeah, I think like 100%, let them have their space. And now black people get to see, like, okay, are white people actually the problem for our community? Probably not. And then white people get to see, all right, are we actually going to have crime? You probably are. Because they like to point the finger at black people all the time, saying like, oh, we don't have a race problem. We have a problem race. That's another one of they supposed bangers.
Yeah, that's where they cook too, right? But we covered it a little bit, right, on the original Sundown Town video, where we looked at the numbers of crimes being committed, and the numbers were dramatically low, right? But the argument is like no one's calling the cops, right? Those numbers are 100%. They got to be fudged. They're not authentic numbers. Yeah. Because if everybody knows everybody, and they're the ones committing the crimes, who the fuck is going to call them out on their shit?
Exactly. Think about how many times you've had a fight in your family or something, and then you just walk away and you just don't speak to the person for the next month or whatever. Like, you're not calling the cops because your cousin beat up his uncle or some shit. Right. Like, it just doesn't happen. And if your brother is the sheriff, you're not going to jail for anything, most likely. It's just common sense. But also, to the white American culture, white cake. Do you know that all of the shit that we eat in this country that we think are like white foods, not actually white food?
Yeah, like burger is German, right? Pizza is Italian, right?
I have a whole list here of things that
pasta also Italian,
apple pie, England, hot dogs also from Germany.
So we should just call, you know how African Americans are called African Americans, right? They should just be called European American, right?
Or like Italian American,
or like German American, right? Because then you can claim that culture.
Yes.
But then I guess it also does, you're an immigrant.
Yes. And I was going to say, I'm glad you said that, because I think white people will eventually start to realize, like, if they have to segregate themselves, you're still going to have a hierarchy. There's still subclasses. You have super rich white people, middle-class white people, and then everybody else is underneath that. And then even in those groups, it's like, yeah, but my family was born and raised in America. You guys came over here from Ireland. Like, now it's going to be a bunch of sneak diss and shit.
Right. We're purebreds here.
Like, who the fuck put raisins in a potato salad? Oh, that was the St. Patrick's. The McDougal's.
Yep.
Yo, this is just
What else is on that list, though?
So ketchup from China.
Ketchup is Chinese?
Ketchup is Chinese.
Shout out to them.
Macaroni and cheese, Italian.
Really? And black people mastered that craft. The same way that Koreans have mastered fried chicken.
Yes. Supposedly that fried chicken did originate. And let me see. Is fried chicken on this list? It's not.
Who did fried chicken? Find out.
All right.
I would love to know who originated, because Koreans perfected it.
I'm pretty sure it started somewhere in Asia.
They perfected that. Korean Chinese, like fried chicken is so good.
It is. Banchan. Shout out to Banchan. Who originated fried chicken? Okay. Fried chicken's origins are complex and multifaceted.
Here we go.
Just fucking liberal.
They have
fucking
no idea.
Answer. The dish evolved from various traditions, including Scottish, West African, and culinary practices. Okay,
a couple different places, but the best.
So we can claim it.
Sure, give it to y'all.
Yeah, we can claim it.
But the GOAT is Korean.
I think you're about to take me down a rabbit hole.
No.
Anyway, pancakes. Ancient Greece, Rome.
Rome, huh? They have pancakes from back then. It was flipping.
I'm about to say, you know why? Little freaky asses just, we're going to call this a pancake. Flip him over on his booty.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Crazy. Buffalo wings. Technically American. But deep fried chicken wings trace back to Chinese cooking methods.
Okay.
Okay. Barbecue ribs, Caribbean. Sloppy Joe's, the signature American.
That's an American
signature.
That's as American as it gets.
Cuba. Yeah.
Cuba created sloppy joes?
Like the picadillo, or is that how you say it? Picadillo? I don't know.
Yeah.
Loose meat sandwiches. Wow. Crazy.
That's insane.
A loose meat sandwich.
I like me a loose meat sandwich.
But yeah, bro.
I think a big L on that list is definitely sloppy joes
Yeah.
and apple pie. Those two are like, that's America, that's baseball, right?
Every time you think about like Little House on the Prairie or some shit, it's an apple pie
on the windowsill,
waiting for a coyote to steal it.
So to lose that, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. R.I.P.
Bro, so that makes me question, what even is American culture?
Yeah, what is white culture? Right?
What is it?
That? I don't know, because if you ask white people, I think they'll just go straight to slavery. Shout out to them.
Oh my God. How
Which
is
is
the first thing you say?
But that's not even theirs either, right? They stole that.
Yeah,
but like the Koreans, they just perfected it. Not slavery. I mean slavery for the white people, Korean, Chinese, or fried chicken. Yeah. You got what I'm going. So, the white people perfected it. Racism was created, right, by white people?
No. There's racism existed forever.
Ask anybody else. They'll say white people.
Well, they took it to another level, I think, is the problem.
Yeah, that is it, right?
It wasn't like, oh, we conquered your tribe, so now you'll work for us. It was, no, we're going to tie one leg to this horse, one leg to this horse, and beat them till you split in half.
Yeah.
But you know what? Don't split in half. Good genes. Shout out to Levi's.
I'm more of an American Eagle kind of guy.
Yo, that was perfectly timed.
All right, so what would you categorize as like white American culture?
White American culture. And see, the crazy thing is like I'm gonna start naming shit,
and it's not even theirs.
And I feel like it's not even white culture. The first thing that comes to mind is baseball.
Yeah,
it's America's pastime, right?
Yeah, football.
Well, see, wasn't football invented somewhere else?
Like rugby?
Like rugby was it was like the original thing, and then it just evolved into what we have today.
Yeah, but then it's like you have these sports, and then they're dominated by other races.
Yeah, no, not other races. One race.
No, because if you have baseball, it's Hispanics.
That's true.
Right now we have the what's his name in the Dodgers, Soto. He's coming in and he's trying to be the LeBron James of baseball.
What's his first name? Juan?
No, he's Asian.
Oh.
From the Dodgers.
Oh, yeah.
So him, but predominantly Hispanic on
baseball.
MLB, right?
Yeah.
And then you have the NBA, which is black. Then you have the NFL, which is black.
And we coming for hockey.
You have your Tom Brady's, of course, but
and we coming for hockey now.
Are y'all?
Yeah.
That's a shame. I really do think y'all should leave hockey alone.
You know what's kind of crazy? And I don't even think they realized this shit when they were doing it. They've kind of like built Mahomes up to be like the heir to the Tom Brady shit.
Yeah.
And Mahomes is black, is he not?
Mm-hmm.
He's light skinned, but like they are constantly complaining about how there's not enough like white representation in NFL, and now you've made Patrick Mahomes the face of football.
Yeah, and he's not even as good as Tom Brady.
I don't think anybody's as good as Tom Brady.
That's
I'm a
Tom
insane. Brady fan, so I don't know.
That's a tough feat.
Yeah, but I don't know what you can consider to be white culture, because even hockey is Canadian,
right? But then that's why we have the kind of like, it's like Canadians are predominantly white, right? They're just a different version of white.
But see, okay, maybe we have a bigger problem, is that there are too many variations of what it is to be white.
Okay. Because like if it's like, okay, all white people are white people no matter where you come from, you're white.
Yeah.
Then they can take every white culture
and mix it all
and just be like, this is ours.
But why are they the only ones who can do that? Nobody else can. Like you go to Dominican
because they
Republic,
win wars. Win more wars. Then you can do it too.
There's a saying actually, is that the victor writes history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So good point. Yeah. Good point. Damn. At this point, they have a monopoly on war, so I don't think anybody else. The amount of money that America spends on military shit, like literally dwarfs every other country probably combined.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Getting a lot of feedback on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can define white culture. Everything I think about, like that we do here in this country, has originated somewhere else. Ballet, opera, theater, fuck. Like,
but I mean, I guess the argument could be that they take what is from somewhere else
and make it their own.
They make it their own, but they also like create it to be such a spectacle every time, right? So like, okay, apple pie was created somewhere else, but now apple pie is ours, like white people or American, right? Because it's such a big deal. Like they hyped it up.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, now where it originated from is irrelevant because they've done it so well.
Okay.
Right?
I see.
And so like opera, right? It's like, sure, you guys do it well.
But we've got Broadway.
Right.
Yeah,
we do opera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, y'all could create it, but like America's going to elevate it to a different level.
Yeah.
And I guess that could be the argument.
So America's culture is stealing shit
And
and
just,
improving it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
That's not a flex. That is not a flex whatsoever. But I mean, it's like America's also probably the youngest country that's a superpower.
Which is impressive.
So it's like, but we get why.
Yeah.
Just snatching, stealing shit from everywhere else and blending it together. So it makes sense that a lot of the shit that we see and we do here has been done already somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like China is probably 100 times America's age. Like, I'm gassing it, obviously, but like China's been around for a fucking long time.
Yeah.
Like they blueprint for success was first written on stone. Like they was doing hieroglyphics and shit before America could even write, read. Motherfuckers came here on boats. China was like, gang, we been here. We just walked when the fucking earth was still connected all in one landmass.
Yeah. That's how old they were.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, so yeah, I don't think there is a white culture per se. I think to your point, it's just a melting pot of everybody else's shit.
And then they don't want to give the credit.
No, they don't. But I'm super eager to see this this clip you sent me of this. And I apologize in advance to the viewers because I did not get a chance to what do they call it? Preview.
You didn't watch it?
I had not get a chance to preview George's.
So this is an interview, CNN. Of course, CNN is highly like left, right? Fox is the right side.
Yeah.
Right. So they're interviewing these men that are very Christian.
You know this guy?
No.
Right? Pete Hegseth is the guy who supposedly leaked the war plans
Really?
on that WhatsApp group or whatever.
But they're interviewing some white guys that are very like they're pushing Christianity, right? And then it's like the conversation is that they want it to be global,
Okay.
right? And that if they preach the word of God enough, people from every religion would eventually be Christian. One, right? Two, it's also a conversation about how they view women. Okay. So it's very like, yeah, we're in the same household, but because I'm the man, right? I say what goes. You know what I mean? We can have a conversation, but at the end of the day, I make every decision, right? I think there's a part of here where they ask a husband and wife.
So like the Handmaid's Tale.
Kind of. But I think that was also called like a topic of conversation in this clip. But the interviewer asks a husband and wife, goes to the husband and goes, do you view yourselves as equal? And he goes, yes and no, right? He's like, not in the sense that, you know, that I am higher than she is because I'm a man, right? And then another one starts trying to like downplay giving birth, right? They're like, what women do isn't impressive. Like you can, every woman can essentially give birth, right? It's not a thing that is impressive. So he's trying to downplay that and just be like, just because you do that doesn't make you any special. So it's a lot that they cover in this, and I just thought it'd be kind of interesting to watch it with you to get your POV or
Okay. Is there a certain like timestamp you want me to jump to? Or?
not really. That's why I was hoping you'd watch it so
Okay.
that we can kind of just cover it. But.
Pastor Doug Wilson is a self-described Christian nationalist on a mission to make the United States a Christian nation and the entire world a Christian world. Over the decades, he's built an international network of more than 150 churches. And last month, he opened a new one just 3 blocks from Capitol Hill, with the Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, attending the service. Pastor Wilson preaches a strict interpretation of the Bible. He believes women should submit to their husbands and not have the right to vote. In his view, abortion and homosexuality are criminal. He's been on the fringes of the religious right for decades, but now finds more of a mainstream Republican audience. CNN's Pamela Brown reports.
Christchurch senior pastor Doug Wilson makes no apologies for his beliefs on God and country.
I'd like to see the town be a Christian town. I'd like to see the state be a Christian state. I'd like to see the nation be a Christian nation. I'd like to see the world be a Christian world.
And now Wilson's controversial views as a Christian nationalist are gaining sway in the nation's center of power with the recent opening of his new church and high-profile parishioners like Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth.
Is planting a church in D.C. part of your mission to try to turn this into a Christian nation?
Yes. So every society is theocratic. The only question is who's theo? In a secular democracy, it would be demos, the people. In a Christian republic, it'd be Christ.
Well, what would you say to someone watching this and say, look, I'm a Muslim. Who are you to say your worldview is better than mine, that your God is better than mine?
Well, if I went to Saudi Arabia, I would fully expect to live under their God's rules.
But you said earlier that you want this to be a Christian world.
Yes.
So you want to supplant their religion with your Christian.
Yes, by peaceful means, by sharing the gospel. There's a lot of work yet to do. I believe that we are working our little corner of the vineyard.
Wilson's little corner.
I got enough of what I need. He wants this to be a Christian world by peaceful means.
Yeah, just by the word of God.
Bro, be fucking so for real, bro.
Yeah, it's insane to say.
Oh my God. You know how long these Arab countries been like practicing Islam? You think you're just gonna pop up one day like, hey,
have you guys read this scripture?
Yeah. Yo, can I just read something to you at 7 a.m. on a fucking Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh,
change your whole life.
Shit, bro. He's full of shit.
Yeah.
First of all, we already bombing the hell out of the Middle East every other Thursday. So now you're gonna just attach a Bible verse to the fucking nuke?
Mm-hmm.
Have at it.
Also,
one way or another.
Right. It's like on the way down, and you just hear like scriptures being played, right? Corinthians 6:4 says,
oh my God. Do you know how fucking traumatizing that would be? Even if you survive, every time you hear a Bible verse, you're going to feel like you're about to get blown up. It's fucking awful. That's literally awful.
Yeah,
that is a nightmare. Yo, I don't know what's wrong with these people.
Yeah, to say that, like, you know, if I go to their country, I fully expect to kind of practice their practice. But
no,
previously, you were like, I want this to be a Christian world.
Right.
Like, no, you don't. If you went into a Muslim country, you're 100% going to push your ideology and
100%.
your religious beliefs on them in your heart of heart, believing that you are the right religion. Right?
Not only that, people know when you travel to some of these countries, like just being white American, like you're going to be treated differently because they know like, all right, he's not from here. Like we're not going to expect him to know our language, our culture, our customs. So they're going to let you walk around with your shoes in certain places where you probably fucking shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like be for real, bro. Yeah. You're not going over here and wearing a hijab or no shit like that. You're not doing none of that. Bullshit.
Yeah, I think there was a clip in there where he starts again when he was talking about women not being that impressive and they're basically just moms, right? And it's not a big deal. The interviewer was like, I have a full-time job, I do this, and I have like 3 kids. And he goes, good for you. Like, what do you want, a fucking cookie? Like,
what the fuck? Bro, like, you know what I think about also is like, men don't even understand how difficult it is to actually have a kid because we're not able to, and we'll never fully comprehend it. Like, imagine you going to the hospital, your balls hurt, and they're like, yeah, we're going to have to do surgery, but there's a chance you'll die. Like, oh, well, I'm good. I'll just go home and sit on it, put some ice. Like, women don't have that choice. They get pregnant. They go to the hospital. They have to give birth. They could fucking die. That's not a big deal.
I mean, like, it is. I'm
you
not
don't
saying
seem
it's
like you.
It's just also it's your choice, right? You wanted kids. You knew the hand that was dealt with it.
Yo, George found that clip because he was looking for like new religions to join.
I saw it and I was like, that's a pretty good idea. Women belong in the kitchen. Yeah, I got it.
Yo, there were like red pill female content creators who are also pushing that like women shouldn't vote shit. They were basically saying like men are eligible to be drafted for war, and so therefore they should have a voice of whether or not you get to vote for war.
Right.
Women don't typically get drafted for war, so why would they then get to vote on policies that could push us into a war?
Valid argument.
Shout out. That's a good argument.
I agree with them.
I'm not going down that road. I think women should vote because look at what happens when they don't. Motherfuckers in the White House talking about something. Yeah, let's get rid of tampons. Let's get rid of condoms.
Yeah,
you get pregnant. You get pregnant. I'll deal with it.
Fuck it. Fuck them. Who gives a shit?
Bro, people are crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of the episode. Did you guys appreciate Larry's anti-American culture? I really wasn't fucking with it. As you can see, I gave him a lot of pushback during the episode.
Wow. If you think that you should be allowed to have your own community, your culture, race, whatever, just a homogeneous group of people living together and excluding other people, let us know. I would love to hear like why you're arguing for that. All right.
I think the consensus is gonna be like, yeah. If I want to be with my people, you can't tell me I can't be with my people. Right?
What accent is that?
It's just American.
No, that was very not. We'll see y'all next week.
4 more years.